Hello everyone. I decided to put off hiking no longer because I have been for a very long time. And like I said in my first video, the only way to begin is beginning. So here I am today. We'll see if this gets posted or not. And you'll be happy to know on my first hiking experience, I ended up at the wrong end of the trail that I wanted to be. I wanted to end around where I am now because that's the big thing. I'm at Glen Falls Park in New York. And I wanted to end there because that's the nice view. Or at least that'd be the midway. Something to work towards. Something to go with. Like walk for and towards. And then ended up parking like a 3-minute walk from it. So at least it'll be the first and last thing I see. That's nice. Here, I think. Glen Falls. All its beauty. Something that maybe I shouldn't get so close. I don't know how this sounds. But something I realized as I walked up here, because I was just here, I walked up there a little bit ago because I thought the trail was continuing up there. But as I got to this waterfall the first time, like I haven't been here since I was maybe 6 or 7, like a very, very long time it's been since I've been here. And the one thing I never really noticed, because I'm not really around many waterfalls, I haven't been to Niagara Falls in many years as well, is the smell. I worked at Disney World for a semester in college. I did the Disney college program. And I remember one of my favorite smells at Disney was Pirates of the Caribbean, because they have that little, they have like the fake sense of like the water, the flowing water. And I'm noticing how accurate it actually is, because I can smell it. It's very similar to the smell of the falls back there. But it's more real. There's better words I can use to describe it, but more real as the main ones coming to mind at the moment. If I could think of better words, I would. But yeah, it's something never really noticed before. Thought it'd be fun to share. And yeah, I'm trying to I think I did this today because yesterday when I made my video I was not very satisfied with it after I finished, and I uploaded it because I'm trying to upload everything I do. I'm trying to not hide anything that I'm not proud of, because no one's perfect and things like that happen. And I just wasn't satisfied. I could tell that I was performing. I still am, I can tell now, but I'm definitely not as much as I was yesterday. I'm very much more talking to myself. And it's just a lot more. There's a lot more. As soon as I finished yesterday, there was a lot more that I wanted to say. And then as soon as I hit record again, then it was it wouldn't come out. It was like sludge. You ever not be home for a while, and then you come home and you turn on the faucet for the first time in forever. Some baby ducks over there. See them? Are they in the shot? I don't know. Yeah, you can see them. They're not baby ducks also. They're regular ducks. But yeah, you ever see the what am I saying? Yeah, you ever go to turn your faucet on and it's like you get like a big spurt of just like gunky water, or like if your water ever gets turned off, when it turns on, there's like a... That's how I felt after I made yesterday's video. Like, it needed to come out. It wasn't great what came out, and then immediately after, I had more I wanted to say, and I couldn't get to it for whatever reason. I couldn't reach it. And I don't know, it's not like I'm reaching it right now. What I'm doing right now is mostly rambling to myself, but I do think that's kind of what I need. I've been in silence all day today, which is new for me. Like, full, no music, no podcasts, no TV, no computer, no nothing. It's just been very quiet for me today. And I'm driving. I think I've said most of the day I'm just kind of driving. So it's very much been solitude and driving, and it's made me very more focused than I often am. And I really like that. I could see really enjoying doing this. Sorry that I keep just spinning in circles. I'm just kind of watching and not trying to get in everyone's way while I'm walking. Again, I don't really know this place very well. That's the fun part, though. That is something I'm looking forward to as winter comes and the seasons change. That's something that never really dawned on me, is that you can see the same place in life, in death, in rebirth, decay, all of it. You can just see how it evolves throughout the year. Never really was something that I considered when being in nature. I've never really cared really much for nature in general. I think there's a lot of reasons why. I was very iPad babied growing up. Not literally. I think the iPad came out in 2008, so I would have been 12. So it's not like I was literally a baby, but technology's definitely always been a part of my life, and always been maybe one of the most important parts of my life. I've noticed maybe a week ago or so, I was walking, or I was sitting outside thinking, and I was thinking exactly what I'm talking about now, about when the iPad came out, because I realized a lot of times when I'm like really stuck in my head on something, I'm just like, think new topic, new choice, think of something new. What I would do is I would just go, or like if I was laughing, if I was like, something was like really funny, I was like make a serious face, I would like go like that, and then and I realized what I was doing was like closing an iPad screen, but on my face, and like that was, and I was just like taking out the thought, and I don't think I ever really put two and two together that I was doing. So it must have been that subconscious that I had to, that it just went in through there. Sorry, I am really not focused today, but I hope you can appreciate that for what it is. I lost part of the tripod I was carrying. Found it. Yeah, but I never that's why I think I never really could appreciate nature, because everything was waiting. If I went outside, or like whenever I would come to this park before, it was always kind of against my will. I never really wanted to be here. And the entire time I'd be like, okay, now let's stare at this tree for X amount of seconds. And then once that goes through, once that's been done enough times, the people I'm with will decide, hey, you are now done enjoying nature. We can now go home, and you can go back to playing Kirby Air Ride on GameCube, because that was the most important thing in the world. Still is in many ways. I'm joking, but only kind of. Kirby Air Ride is a great game. But yeah, I never gave it a shot. I don't think I ever really appreciated that nature is always happening, like it is. You may notice most of my experience is through metaphors of technology and film and stories. But it is like, I never really realized that it's very much like a never-ending TV show. Like there's no recording it. There's no, I guess there technically is, but stay with me. Understand what I'm saying. It makes sense. There's no really recording it. It only happens once. If there's a animal that you see, it's not gonna come back when you're ready. It's gonna be there and then it's gonna leave. Like yesterday, before I started recording my video, I was outside. Every animal was out there. Maybe I shared this in my video, but every animal was out. There was the 2 cardinals, blue jay, a nuthatch, squirrel. The squirrel and I watched the birds for a while because you'll have a bunch of what are they called? Sparrows. They'll want to get seeds, and then you'll get cardinals. They will try to bully them, and then blue jays will always try to bully all of them, and they'll kind of just like fly into the bird feeder and like attack each other. And I was there, and I was sitting still enough that a squirrel was also there, and it got distracted. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that's me projecting onto a squirrel, but it was going for the seeds that were around. And then it stopped. It just sat on my porch and just watched with me. We never really made eye contact, but it was very fun. We just watched these birds just go back and forth at each other again and again. It was a fun little moment. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. To my point. There are so many, everything happens live, and I never really appreciated that before, because it was always on to the next thing. It was always female cardinal. Did it fly off? No, it's there. Am I going crazy? Can I not see it in there? Okay, now it's gone. It must have flew off as I was turning my head. It's very cool, I've learned, watching nature, especially when you can slowly integrate yourself into it. When I specifically with squirrels, because we have a lot of squirrels in my backyard, and we have a dog that hates them. And whenever we because of that, the squirrels kind of hate us because they associate us with that dog. But I never really realized how calm and fun they can be. I was sitting very still, and I noticed the 2 of them came down from down the tree, and they played for like 15 minutes. They were just like chasing each other. They were like going up and down the trees. It was very very cute. Never really seen squirrels just play. A lot of things I'm seeing for the first time, and it's fun, scary. It's trepidation with it. I don't know. There's also just like the worry of what don't you know. Like, are you gonna, oh, that looked like a little groundhog over there. Is that I don't know if you can see. It's in the, right around here-ish, I think. Here-ish. What is that? If my audio goes out, that's because these glasses are also headphones, and sometimes when I shift, they will switch audio sources to the headphones instead of to my from the glasses to the headphones. So if there's audio quality changes, that's why, and I apologize. Is that thunder or a plane? It's gotta be a plane. Yeah. yeah, there's a fear of not knowing. I'll sit for a bit. There's a fear of not knowing what I don't know. I don't think fear is the right word, but just kind of like, what if there is something I could be doing and I'm not? Like, I guess it is kind of like a little FOMO thing of sorry. Sorry if that sounds weird. But a bit of a FOMO of, there are other places, like there's things I could be doing faster, like I could be learning more about myself in specific ways better, and I'm kind of trying to balance not beating myself up about that, and I think I am, but it's also like sometimes you can know something's not your fault and it's still like, it's different from knowing it in your head and feeling in your heart. Like, if you ever upset a friend because you like did something accidental, like you can know something you did wasn't your fault, but your friend is still hurt, and that's your fault, and it's hard to accept that. If there's anything that you really like that you wish you knew sooner, let me know. I'm very open to new things. I think that is something that I'm in a deficit of right now. I have unfollowed so many people on my main YouTube channel that I've used for most of my life, and so many people on Instagram that I didn't really know, or it was just like it was a comedian that I liked or something like that. So I'm really I need to replace it. That's what you gotta do with addictions. You can't just let it go away and fill it with nothing. You can't fill it with nothing. Not like you shouldn't. You can't. It has to be filled with something else, even if that's just here chilling with ducks. You gotta do something. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions, because right now it's reading, running, and exercise. Trying to learn how to meditate. But I like variation. I like to be able to switch things up. Even if you don't think it'll help me, if you just, I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying. Okay, let me see. Is there anything else? Thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone that sees anything I do. If you like it or not, it's good to be seen. It's good to be seen. I'm gonna sit here for a little longer. If something strikes me, maybe I'll record another video, post up double today, or maybe tomorrow, or who knows. Regardless, I appreciate you watching once again. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it may be. Peace.